5 crazy things are happening in Northwest Arkansas, and one of them has to do with the Department of Defense and the U.S. military. ¿Por qué? And so much more. So let's talk about that. Hey everybody, if you don't know who I am, my name is Philip Shepard. I'm a local real estate agent located right here in Northwest Arkansas. If you weren't aware, I actually relocated into Northwest Arkansas back in 2020, and it is by far the best place to live in America, by far. You can truly live, work, and play all in NWA. So without further ado, let's jump right into the content. And the first crazy thing happening in Northwest Arkansas actually starts in Fayetteville. The Moxie Hotel is actually just broke ground in Fayetteville, Arkansas. Now this has been announced about a year ago, and it's actually part of South Yard. So South Yard is, shocker, the south end of Fayetteville, called South Yard. Revelation there. Anyways, Tacos and Tamales hangs out there. A new barbecue place hangs out there. I think it's Memphis Barbecue. I have to look it up. I've been there. I've been there. It's good. Anyways, a lot of restaurants have opened up there and are opening up there. But one of the big, I would say, showcases of that South Yard is the actual Moxie Hotel. And with Moxie, they're a little bit more, I would consider, fancy, very unique and eclectic, so cool kind of style hotels. So they don't just put hotels everywhere, they're very specific where they actually put their hotels. 131 rooms, but the interesting thing is when hotels actually spend the money to actually develop a hotel in a city, they're saying that they have, because from a hotel standpoint, they need to have increased tourism, they need to have, to obviously be able to support all the things, and they know that Fayetteville needs more hotels because of obviously the tourism, as well as the people moving to the area just need more rooms. And so that's going to be an interesting thing to see, that whole South Yard continue to be developed. It runs along the Razorback Greenway. So just know that when you're on the Razorback Greenway, if you stop over at South Yard, plenty of food, hotel, and there's actually fully developed now. There's another like 150 apartment rooms behind that. Looks very modern and cool. So that whole South Yard is being developed really nice, and I'm excited to see it actually break ground and actually be finished. 2025, that's the year. A lot of things are being done in 2025. And the second crazy thing happening in Northwest Arkansas actually has to do with XNA, our airport here. It finally has surpassed 1 million enplants, which are people that have left. So got on a plane and left Northwest Arkansas. I mean, like they've flown out. And I guess that's like the measurement of like as what people measure, because they're obviously coming back, so they're flying out. So anyways, you get the idea. So they measure enplants, like that's their scale of enplants leaving the area. Obviously they come back because they live here. But regardless, that is what they're trying to say, is that 1 million people, or 1 million people have actually individually left here and gone and came back. So that's a big stat for XNA, because it just shows again of the increase of people here, increase of people using the airport here. They're obviously finishing up a massive redevelopment of XNA as we speak. It'll be done here, I think, this year. And then the next phase for XNA is actually adding more landing strips to continue to bring Southwest to the area. Southwest has not announced any sort of working here yet, but is definitely in the docket of actually getting Southwest to XNA. Once Southwest gets here, that's gonna be a big deal for the area, because Southwest is a big airline that is very specific of how they do things, and we need to make one more longer landing strip in XNA to really bring Southwest here. So it's on the docket. XNA continues to grow, and there is a big win for them this year. Before we jump on to the next point, I want to make you aware of all the fun things I've created to help you with your journey down to Northwest Arkansas. So maybe you're looking to come down here, just check out the whole area. Definitely download my 3-day itineraries. I made those specifically for you. Maybe you're an adventurer, maybe you're a sports person, maybe you're a foodie, maybe you're a sightseer, maybe you have kids, whatever it is. There are 3-day itineraries linked down below for you. So go ahead and download them and use them when you get down here. Also, one interesting thing I've also created is something called Instant Home Updates. So maybe you're coming down here and you're checking out homes. Definitely all the links are below for all these different things. I don't want you to miss any homes that come on the market, both rentals or homes for sale, because they move fast around here oftentimes. So definitely add all the information below when it comes to homes you're looking for in the area. And one thing you definitely need to be aware of is my weekly email. So maybe you want to be up to date with all the crazy things happening in Northwest Arkansas, whether it's going on in downtown Bentonville, maybe all the new businesses, whatever the case is. Enter your name below, enter your email below with your email address. I'll make sure you get the email every single Friday. With all those different things, they're all created and designed to help you with your journey down to Northwest Arkansas. So definitely go to the description, links below, pick out what you want, and I'll make sure you don't miss a single notification when it comes for emails, homes for sale, or all the cool things happening in Northwest Arkansas. And the fourth really cool thing happening in Northwest Arkansas is actually a brand new startup led with Venus Williams and a local here in Bentonville named Palazzo. So Palazzo is actually a AI interior design startup company that's going to basically be able to voice or type what you're looking for when it comes to design. So the idea is like, obviously you take a picture of a room and say, I want my, this is my assumption, I actually haven't used it because they're developing it, is like the idea is like, I want this room to look modern, or I want this looked more greenish that looks like almost like rustic. Whatever the case is, they're using that generative AI to actually start developing interior design. Cool app, interesting, very fun, but the interesting thing is just seeing more celebrities or sports people being involved in Bentonville in Northwest Arkansas, putting some money here, developing companies here, and eventually going to obviously grow up beyond this, or start from here and grow farther beyond the realm of just Bentonville, in a sense worldwide for obvious reasons because it's an app. But regardless, app being built here with Venus Williams, the actual tennis player, and they're all working together right in Bentonville. And the fifth and final crazy thing happening in Northwest Arkansas is that Swarm Aero, a unmanned drone company, has scoured 20 other states in America to actually relocate themselves, and they chose right here in Northwest Arkansas. So Swarm Aero is, like I said, a drone company that works directly with the Department of Defense, the DoD, and also U.S. military. They obviously toured a bunch of other parts of America, but they chose Rogers, Arkansas as the place to start not only being their headquarters, but as well as start their major, very hyper-focused manufacturing. So one thing that is not well known in the world is the fact that Northwest Arkansas has so many connecting points here because of J.B. Hunt and transportation, shipments, Walmart, etc. So it's easy to get material here, even though we're kind of on the inland. But regardless, getting things here, development, the workforce was a big part of that because they know that there's a huge workforce here in Northwest Arkansas. The entrepreneurial spirit is well here, obviously, as well. So having those kind of factors plus tax breaks, you get the whole thing. So I'm sure there's behind the scenes deals as things happen as per usual. But regardless, they're moving here. They're building their business here. They started a couple years ago, but they want to move to the next best thing. And Northwest Arkansas is on their list, and Rogers, Arkansas is going to be their new home. All right, that's all I have for you guys today. Again, if you haven't been down to Northwest Arkansas quite yet, I made something called the NWA Starter Pack. Sounds exactly what it is. It's a starter pack full of all the cool things Northwest Arkansas. What's going on downtown Bentonville? A 72-page guide of all the crazy things happening here. All the step-by-step, like layered of all the different cities, all the cool things happening here. Itineraries, stickers, all the things, plus. It does come with your first free mountain bike, so that's pretty cool. And I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking of all these different things. It is my favorite four-letter F word. Free! So enter your information below. I'll make sure you get that starter pack right away. Also, when you do come down here, I can give you the $10 tour so I can kind of show you around the whole area. Plus, we can check out some homes for sale or for rent and see how far your dollar will go in Northwest Arkansas compared to where you're coming from. All right, guys, see you next one.